this is Indiana Jack. We're continuing the story here of what's happening to me ever since we last got together and I was in California. Well, I got back to Florida from California and I decided, because the paperwork still hadn't caught up with me, so I decided to go to the Louisville truck show. So we're gonna move really quick, and this story actually moves really quick, and we're gonna go down to Louisville and check out the 2017 show down there, the biggest trucking show in the world just about. And we spend a little time there, and then you'll see what happens. Well, I'm gonna head over to the Louisville truck show just to see what's going on over there. So why don't we go over there and check it out? They really need to get more chairs here. So the way the story goes, a few weeks before the Louisville trucking show, I had watched a YouTube video by a friend of mine, which you may know of, Little Dog on YouTube, and he worked for a company called Traveloco, and he explained how they get 88% of the load, and that's pretty good. Even the best carriers out there are only paying 70-some cents or 70-some percent of a load on a percentage based anyway. So I looked into them and I decided to go with Traveloco based on what I saw after I had called the owner and talked with him, and I decided to give them a try, and that's what I'm doing now. But what makes that interesting is no one knew that I was going to the Louisville truck show. But I called the owner of Traveloco and we were just talking about other things, and he said, "Oh, by the way, I'm not going to be in the office because I'm going to the Louisville truck show," he said to me. And I said, "No way, I'm going there too." So, and at this time, Bill or Matt, who are both people on YouTube also, Bill being Little Dog and Matt being the little guy. I don't know why I'm surrounding myself by little people, but anyway, the owner of Traveloco said, well, let's not tell them that we're going to be there, because no one knew that he was going to the show either. So we surprised them and all had dinner that night, and it was kind of an interesting get together. But that's what happened in Louisville, and now we're on our way home. Well, we haven't stayed too long here at the show today. I'm on my way back to Florida now, in my Ram, of course, and we'll see what happens and see what I'm gonna do next. Not really sure. Well, leaving Louisville, got up early this morning, not 4 o'clock. We are now in Nashville, passing through this Music City, USA, and having a good trip. Still just trying to decide, what to do, and looking forward to working with Old Red when I get back home. And I need to get out trucking again. You know, taking these two little trips, one to California and then one to Louisville, have been very necessary for me to stay familiar with the roads, etc. So glad you're riding along. Well, by the time I got home from Louisville, I still hadn't got my plates and the other things that I needed. But they did come the following day. So at that point, when I had the license plates in my hand, I knew that Old Red would ride again. I just needed to put them on. So that's what we did next. Well, today's the day I'm getting Old Red ready and putting on the license plates and all the new decals and stuff. Got a deadhead up tomorrow to Atlanta and get a trailer. I'll explain all that, but today's a monumental day, getting Old Red ready to go once again. Old Red rides. Well, we're on our way up to Atlanta from Florida, taking the first run here, so I'm kind of excited, but it's kind of sad too. I'm here in Cordell, Georgia, at the old TA truck stop. How many of you old timers remember this truck stop? It used to be a fueling stop for me when I was just a new trucker, and I'd come here all the time, and they had a Pizza Hut and a Popeye's chicken and all that stuff. It was never really busy. I guess that's why they shut it down, but it's sad to see, you know, an old TA like this shut down. But you can still park here at night, but there aren't any services that you can use. You know, as you saw there's a garage you can still go to and get some stuff done, but it's not part of the TA chain anymore. Every year when they would harvest the peaches here in Georgia, there was this old guy. He set up a stand right here, a little stand, I guess TA let him, that he would sell these little bushels of peaches that he'd get out of the orchard. And you could buy, they wouldn't let you buy the little bushels, but you could buy the peaches, you know, the fresh peaches that were just picked right from a stand that was right here. I remember it so vividly. You know, I'm surprised that this truck stop shut down, especially these days with the shortage that we have of parking, especially on 75. It's such a busy corridor between Florida and Atlanta. And you know, even as it stands now, this parking lot is probably full every night. Surely someone could come along and make this truck stop work again. I'm not sure who or how, but I hate to see all this parking go to waste. What you are looking at is a brand new Wabash trailer. Literally brand new, never used before. And you notice I said Wabash, right? See that name right there? Not Great Dane. You won't get to hear me complain about Great Dane trailers anymore. I'm not buying this, I'm just leasing it. But won't have to go around looking for an empty now either. I will always be attached to this trailer. I am really happy. So, Old Red, New White, or Old Red, New Trailer, however you want to look at it. doing an absolute thorough inspection, actually crawling under, checking the brakes. Okay, well, we're loaded on our maiden voyage here on our 700-mile trip to Arkansas. And that bar none guy's been there since we got here.
In 800 feet, turn right on Red Rock, and then turn right on 750 feet.
I don't know if he's early or what. Beautiful day here in Georgia. Well, the gate opened, let us out. And we're going to start our way. Got to go through a little bit of Atlanta, and then we'll be out of here down over across 20 this morning. So let's get going. Well, we're just leaving the Birmingham Flying J. Had to put some oil in. For the second time since I had her rebuilt 2 years ago, which is pretty good. So if you're following along on the map, we're going to cut up 22 or 78 up to Memphis, Tennessee. And hopefully we'll have room there at that Flying J up there. The one that's in Olive Branch. I doubt I don't know if I want to go to the other one. But the Olive Branch one. Man, it's a nice day, isn't it? Woo. Here on the Maiden Voyage of my new adventures.
In 600 feet, take the entrance to the right on I-65 South.
That's actually the old way. Now that the freeway comes through, we take the new interchange.
In 1,000 feet, take the entrance to the left on I-65 North.
One thing I've noticed having this brand new trailer is it rides perfectly straight. No dog-legging. So over at night when I would pull trailers, they would often dogleg either left or right. Usually to the right. So for a while I thought it was my fifth wheel being out of adjustment or something, or even my tractor, but now having this brand new trailer, I mean, it's right on. Rides perfectly straight. Here we are in Olive Branch. And it looks pretty full. Probably gonna have to back into one of these spaces here. So let's do that. And I'll talk to you in a minute. All these places are full now, even the paid ones. There's no paid ones left, so we got here just in time. I made a mistake though. I should have stayed at Tupelo Loves, and then I wouldn't have had to pay for parking here. I'm gonna have to pay $15 to park here, but I don't have any choice. So. Well, we made it to Little Rock. Just checking out the trailer here. And I bought a Subway sandwich. Everyone wants to argue with you about if you want two of everything, and I don't want two of everything. I told the lady I don't have enough room to get two of everything. I'd have to get a bigger truck. And so I got one sandwich and one jug of water. That's enough. All right, we're getting out of Arkansas here. It's a great day to be trucking, as always. Not always, but today. Except when you're trying to get out and everybody's pulling ahead of you. I hope he's not going to try to do a blindside backing. Nope. We can just relax. If you're not patient, don't be a trucker. Or just don't be in a hurry for anything. Isn't this compelling video? Like, it's the most interesting video you've ever seen, right? There we go. We try to be interesting here, but it just always doesn't work out that way.
In 300 feet, turn right on AR 391.
Well, we're here at the Pilot in Bentonville. And hopefully we'll be able to park.
You have arrived at your destination. Pilot Travel Center number 145.
This is a very, very busy Pilot. I mean, city. Don't tell me that USA truck is taking up all that. Yeah. I think he's trying to park. Both of those guys are. Three are trying to park all at once. I'm not sure what I'm going to do if there's not any place to park here. Oh boy. I guess I can go back there and wait on the shoulder until somebody leaves. I don't know what this USA truck's doing. Do you? He's just sitting there. Now he goes. He's maybe trying to back into that reserved space, but no one here looks like they're eager to leave. Not one parking spot in this huge truck stop here. Well, there's another bobtail taking up a spot. Huh. By golly, I think I'm going to park in this dirt. Huh. I hate to, but it looks like other trucks have been. It's mowed down by other truck tires. All right. We'll show them. Do you know how lucky I am getting this parking space? Whew, lucky. Even though it's not a real parking space, I'm just lucky. Or lucky or blessed, I don't know. It depends on how you look at things. I look at it as lucky and blessed. I'm thankful that I got a place to park. So that's how I ended up here in Bentonville, Arkansas. We're just waiting, gonna be unloading in the morning. Made our first successful trip. Thanks for riding along with me. I'm Indiana Jack. As always, I appreciate that. We'll see you next time.